Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Close Combat Last on Arnhem. I'm Ninja and let's begin. So the first thing we're going to do is probably try and finish off Camp Group Volta at the bottom. We're going to leave Chill's division where it is for the time being. Just because it's not really a huge threat to anything. It's just a bit easier if we do that. We're going to recapture Helmond. These guys are going to move onto this bridge. And 30 core, well, no, we need to do a bit of shuffling, so they're going to push out into Arnhem with the poles, whilst these guys probably stay where they are actually. And we're going to just do some shuffling around like that. We're going to move them into here and replace some of the 30 core unit like that. This is going to create a bit of a traffic jam again, but that's not a huge concern at the moment. Everything's in position, it just needs to kind of get out of its own way in the moment. And that's fine. Now these guys will keep moving north as well, as we may as well. Yeah, looks pretty good to me then. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so nothing terribly exciting. Chill did attack us. We ought to be able to hold them off though. Same place again, that's fine. Yeah, so just the two battles. 3 battles, sorry. So native Eton first, which I think we should be fine with this setup. Probably. Well, it's tank stuff, but I think that'll be fine. Alright, so just our setup. I think it should be pretty good. So expecting most of them to do what they did last time, basically an attack kind of this way. Hence why we're kind of stacking this side a bit more than the other side. I think they should be fine though. These guys are moving out kind of eastwards to take up positions along here as well, so we'll be able to get a pretty nice encirclement on them. There's one squad down already. An MG42 over here somewhere. Let's see exactly where it is. Sounds like our 50 cal just picked up a kill. No, it was us. Oh, for God's sake. Busy indeed. Okay, so there are MGs up here somewhere. Probably behind that half track though. Okay. Another Deuce is doing good work, in fact. G42s, there's so many of them, I'm a bit scared. Fortunately, those doesn't look like we're actually taking that many casualties from them. Taking a few, but that's to be expected. Certainly not taking as much battering as they are. All of them. It's actually going reasonably well, I have to say, considering the amount of MGs that they're firing at us. We haven't actually taken very many casualties here. Let's see if we can get a lucky hit through the building with this mortar. Let me just hit another one. Let's shut up whoever's in there. Oh, we killed off another squad in there, that's good. We might still have one more though, so we need to be a little bit cautious. And we were taking MG fire from up here, I think they're probably on that half track. So we need to be, yeah. Okay, so they are still in that building as well. Don't really have anyone that can force the issue either, unfortunately. We can get a flank on these guys. Look at this wrecked half track as well though. So we might be able to do some work up there. Ah, they're hitting on that tank, that's what it is. Quite a long way from mortar to fire, but you never know. Bit of a bold move considering this team is not in great straits, I suppose, but good look out. Back out. Should be enough smoke to get out reasonably quickly and safely. What was the point? Crossfire MGs they've got going is just ruins. What on earth? Lost like 3 guys in half a second. Oh, for God's sake. MG42s are so freaking overpowered, it's ridiculous. Wow, okay. So I remember 10 seconds ago when that entire squad was still alive. Oh, Jesus. Ground, just hold your ground. Fortunately, what they are doing is spotting for the machine guns, so they're actually able to do some work. So. Nice. It seems like buildings are the worst possible cover in this game, basically. Which doesn't make any sense at all, so... How bizarre. Almost picked off that entire squad, that's good. That squad's nearly done as well, and it is. Excellent. So is that the Zoo troop in fact, that's quite good. We might take a truce though, just because we're kind of running out of guys. I'm not sure how much we can really necessarily do here. Take out the Zoo troop, we actually might be able to get a favourable result out of this. Oh, yeah, Mother Deuce has been doing excellent work this time. We're pretty much done. If we could take out that squad then we'd be in, but we're not sure that we can. I don't think we can get us enough people to fire on them. They still have another squad just there, I think. They were running across here already, I think they backed off them. Might just take the truce. Yeah. Okay, so that went pretty well. Fortunately we didn't gain any ground or anything, that's fine. So we did have a favourable-ish one. They had 30 casualties, we had, what, 12? So yeah, it was pretty good. They got absolutely murdered, that'll be the ones in the hedgerow. Pretty good. That was alright. Yep, lots and lots of kills from Mother Deuce, fair enough. And then the Mozzie did actually get a couple. So yeah, that could have gone worse, actually. I'm interested to see whether their machine gun got basically every kill. Yeah, that got 5, is that? To be fair, it's actually more spread around than perhaps I'd give them credit for. So, pretty good battle, pretty good battle. Could have gone a lot worse. Right, St. Odin Row. So we're going to have a pretty favourable starting position, but they outnumber us. Well, they have 3 Panzerschrecks for some reason, so yeah. This should be fine. The 2 mortars I'm not a huge fan of. Might get rid of one and take a 50 cal. Yeah. I think we're better off taking 2 machine guns than 2 mortars on this map. Okay, so this is our setup. So this time we're, considering what happened last time they attacked this map, we're going to go much more heavily in the north this time, because that was what really kind of screwed us. So we got a 50 cal up there. So we ought to be able to hold off any pushes up in the north this time, and then in the buildings we should have the advantage, so I think we'll be fine here. Probably. Just realised I didn't deploy any support assets. Whoops. Oh well. Sure won't regret that in West Arnhem. So they're mostly coming down through the buildings this time. That's fine though. Probably. I think because we hold all the crossings, then we should be able to engage them on our terms. Looks like there's actually someone already in this building. Ah, they are up in the and they're in some force up there, in fact. A prime target for our mortar, if they could actually hit anyone. Which they can't, of course. Somebody just died and it was us. That's good. It sounded like us as well. No, it wasn't us. Well, this has all got a bit out of hand all of a sudden. Oh, it was us, okay. God damn it, we're getting murdered by the MG42s, what a surprise, I think, but it's annoying because we definitely have a superior position. Wow, this squad has just been decimated basically. Come on, hit someone, they're in a massive crossfire, we can't hit any of them. Doing that rubbish. These are so hard to kill anyone in. Okay, that's more like it, come on. A little bit dangerous that we've had to give up this building, because it's going to slightly unhinge our defence because we have nobody back here. We should be fine. I think we ought to be able to control the crossings still, especially with this squad here. Best off just putting everyone back on ambush mode for the time being, wait for them to actually assault us. God's sake. What are you firing us with? Time to go, I think. Wow, okay. Just if you move when they've got an MG42, that's it. They're just dead. Yep. Everybody's dead. Come on, how can they just see us through a freaking forest? Are you kidding me? Oh god, it's ridiculous. Forest and a wall of smoke and they're still just like picking us off one at a time. That's just classic close combat, I suppose. Let's take a true session. Slightly battered here. Wow. Probably shouldn't have thrown the smoke then, eh? Right now everyone can see us. Oh, okay. So for some reason they took a truce there. I don't know why. We actually technically took slightly fewer casualties than they did, but not by a huge amount. That was actually pretty brutal. Especially considering we kind of gotten used to not getting annihilated every battle. 50Go actually did a lot of work before it got completely wiped out by that MG42. Always curious to see whether all of their casualties came from MG42s, and the chances are probably yes. Loaders usually mean gunners as well. It's weird that the way it assigns casualties, but generally it'll mean that the gunner actually got the kills. Like all of these guys would have technically come from the gunner. So yeah, it looks like most of them came from their MG42s. Well, there you go, I guess. How annoying. Right, so West Arnhem finally. So they have a whole bunch of Tiger 2s. Yep, so this ought to work out pretty well, I think. Okay, so this is our setup. So we're going to be basically hiding with most of our tanks. We're not going to do our standard kind of firing line thing, because I think we'd lose that trade. They've still got 6 Tiger 2s, which are ridiculous. So I think we're better off just trying to pick them off one at a time until we can get like a vast numerical advantage, and then maybe taking it to them. So to that end, we're just sneaking around basically, trying not to get spotted before we can take them out. Let's see how it goes. Well, who's firing? Oh right, okay. That's a bit annoying that they spawned quite so close to us. Rather unfortunate, as we said. And now they know where one of our Fireflies is. That puts them in a good position to ambush Cavalier as well. That's actually a bit dangerous. Their AT capability is not great, fortunately. If this guy rolls around the corner, I know he's turning around. Holy Jesus! That is not great. Which I don't think they can move there, otherwise they're going to get destroyed. They're gonna I think they're dead anyway, to be honest with you. But let's get one on them. God, if we try and do something a bit bold like rush them, we might actually be able to get out their firing line. Maybe. Clutching at straws, perhaps. Oh god. They're done for. Unfortunately. Yeah, took them out though. So this should be our first victim. Our Firefly up in the north should be able to take this guy out. There they go, that's not a surprise. Well, that's unfortunate. But they did sort of save the Piat though. The Piat might be able to take out this half track. Whoops. Okay, we're still alive. Ah, and Cavalier's dead. Curses. Yes, they missed. Yeah, no doubt Cooper's been hit. Nice. Alright, we're 1 for 1, that's not too bad at the moment. Completely whiffed their half track. It's a bit annoying because it's going to distract our actual tanks. And we could do with them focusing on this Tiger 2 really. Although actually kind of wandered off, so it's not so bad. Okay, nice. Okay, so we're kind of winning, sort of. We did lose Cavalier, which is a bit of a pain in the arse. But equally, we were always going to take some losses, so no offense to Cavalier. Someone ought to be able to get this guy though if he wanders around here. Hit it. Didn't do any damage. Hit it again. Got him. Nice. Whereas 2 down, we're actually winning. This guy might be able to get him. And we might be able to get some backup for him as well. So, come on, come on, come on, come on. Hit it, immobilised, come on. They missed us, that's good. What on earth? Oh, they're firing at theirs, that's a look. Opening fire at the Tiger 2. Bizarre choice. Oh, this is a dangerous situation. Smoke is kind of blocking everyone. Wow, nearly accidentally hit the other guy. Come on! Ugh.
We're losing a lot of men.
Yeah, we'll just take the truce. That's gone quite well for us actually. We lost 3, they lost 2, and 1 was immobilised, so I don't think that carries over. That really could have gone a lot worse. Yeah, that went pretty well. Wow, 2 kills for that Firefly. Fair enough. CHQ sort of did its job before it got murdered. So not a terrible turn. Losses are kind of starting to balance out a bit now in most of these battles, which is a bit concerning because now all the ersatz have been replaced by actual Fallschirmjäger and SS units and things like that, which is a bit scary. But I think we still got the upper hand. I think they're down to Panthers here, and they've only got 4 Tiger 2s left, which is quite good. Because we ought to be able to keep churning out, you know, Fireflies basically, which is good for us. So we'll see how it goes next time, I suppose. See you then.